Okay, welcome to day 62 of trying to become a SOC Analyst. We're on the LetsDefend platform, and I've assigned myself this medium severity ticket, SSH scan activity, malware. So let's have a look at the alert. Okay, SSH scan activity. We've got a source address and Pentest machine. So this, jumping the gun and making the assumption this might be our first planned test. So let's have a look. We're being given the use of Nmap and a hash for Nmap and a download, which I'm guessing is the Nmap. So it's been allowed. So let's jump in and have a look at the case. So the fact that it's from the internal network and it's Pentest machine, I've always talked about how I always just choose not planned as my playbook, because I after a couple of weeks got sick of checking the planned all the time because I'll never plan. This might actually be the first planned alert. So I don't want to make their assumption too early, but it does look like everything's pointing to it being a internal test. So what have we got? Endpoint? No. Let's look at the logs and see what's triggered the alert. The time frame was June 13, 21. Okay, so there are two alerts. So started to scan destination port 22, so scanning SSH. If we look at the endpoint, Pentest machine, so it is a machine on our network. Processes, we see the Nmap running, and so they've tried to scan the local network, like 255 IPs in the 172.16.20 range. So now we need to have a look. Emails, okay. We do a search for Pentest. Oh, okay, that's come up. Otherwise, I think the emails here go to the SOC team, so SOC would have been the SOC at LetsDefend. So we've got planned scanning from Ellie, matching our time frame, June 11. Hi all, I'll be scanning the LetsDefend network after 12 o'clock on the 13th. This scan could continue all day. Please ignore SIEM alerts for Pentest machine host name, Pentest, and the IP. So let's start the playbook. It is my first planned Pentest, so that's interesting. So let's see what the playbook has as the options. So we could say it's probably unknown or unexpected outgoing. Oh, it's not internet traffic though, it's internal. So we'll just go with other than. Not quarantined. No, I'm not sure I like this playbook as the option for scanning, so we'll say I don't like where the playbook's leading for this option under options, so let's change it to unknown or unexpected outgoing internet traffic. Oh, it's the same. It's taking us the same way. Normally we get an option to choose if it's a planned test or not. So am I just selecting the playbook answers wrong? We'll go with other again. not quarantined. I sort of nearly want to say it's not malicious, but okay, we'll say malicious. No, it's not doing it either. Sorry, it might look like I'm just going back and forth, but I've normally see in the playbook an option to say that it's a plan test, but we're just not getting that. Maybe I have to say it was accessed there. So sorry, let's try again. I'm still going to go with other because it's not internet traffic. So we'll say not quarantined. We'll say malicious. We'll say accessed. No, because we don't want to contain. Oh, what's going on here? When I get to the playbook I want, you'll see why I'm mumbling around here. Not quarantined. If we go not malicious, it's just going to end the playbook. Yeah. If we go malicious, we need to quarantine, but that's not the case. Not accessed, and it ends the playbook. Alright, I'll just go. This is not what I normally want to see, but it could be the fact that this is a playbook from a long time ago. 2001 was our time frame, wasn't it? Yeah. So maybe it's only the updated alerts that have the playbook that I'm looking for. But normally you see a playbook coming up saying, was the activity planned or not planned? That's what I'm trying to find. I don't want to wreck my my good streak of getting everything correct. That's otherwise I'd just click through it. All right, I'll pause. Actually, sorry, what are we grabbing? First, we're grabbing the artifact. Pentest machine. Okay, I'll pause the video, I'll write some notes, and then we'll see how I went. Okay, so I've written out some notes. Before we jump into the notes, just while I was writing the notes up, I found what I was looking for the plan test, and it must just be when they've updated the playbook. Normally, the newer alerts, they show you attack type, and you choose what attack type it is, and then it comes up with this option of was it a plan test or not, and that's what I was looking for because I'm used to seeing that on the alerts. Just to explain why I was a bit confused on the ticket. So alright, we didn't get that. I'm just assuming because it is an alert from 2001, whereas the majority of alerts I've seen it on, I guess, the newer 2002, 2003 alerts. So just to explain that. Anyway, we've got our notes written up. We've got network service discovery for the MITRE technique map. The activity originated from host's Pentest machine. The scan was conducted by an internal user, Ellie, as part of a planned security assessment. The alert SOC 147 SSH scan activity triggered due to the execution of the tool Nmap. That was the hash file given in the ticket. On the host Pentest machine, the tool attempted to scan SSH services across the network, resulting in two SSH scan detections in HTTP logs. Those are the logs we looked at. Nmap is a common network recon tool used to identify open ports and running services. When the timestamp, which also matches our test after 1 o'clock. Source, we've got the host name, Pentest machine, the IP, the internal 172 address. Scanning activity observed across the internal LetsDefend network targeting SSH services. Why? Prior communication was received by the SOC team indicating that Ellie would be conducting authorized network scanning from host Pentest machine starting from 12 o'clock on June 13, 2021 and continuing throughout the day. The alert was triggered due to normal detection rules identifying SSH scanning behavior. However, the activity responds with the scheduled internal penetration test and therefore is classified as legitimate security testing rather than malicious activity. So make sure we've got a copy of that and finish playbook. And close our alert. So I'm going to select false positive for this. I know it's true positive in the sense that it did detect SSH scanning, but because it's a planned scan, that's my logic. So let's see if I'm right. Oh no, analyze malware. What was that option in the playbook? Alright, so I've lost 5 points. I honestly can't remember what analyze malware was. I think it was saying, was it malicious or not? I think I said it was not, Nmap was not malicious. Maybe that was the wrong answer. Alright. Let's read the editor note to try and get an idea of where I went wrong. Pentest team sent an email plan scanning for this activity. Answer is false positive because there is no unexpected situation. For playbook, Nmap file has no C2 address and there is no access to C2 address. Also, Nmap file is marked as malicious. Okay, so that's, I said not malicious. That was just me trying to get that planned playbook pop-up coming up, because of course normally, alright, that's a mistake for me, so that's the lesson learned. Alright, otherwise we did get the activity correct in the sense it was a false positive. And what was the other option? Check if it was quarantined or not. Okay. Alright, some lessons learnt today for me. Hopefully we get another one of those with the actual new playbook where we can select that it was a planned test. Alright, I'll see you on day 63. This was an interesting one for me. Thank you.